Hello, everybody. This is Sam Soto from Melodic Meta Suggestions, and we are again here in another episode of Grow Your Opinion. And this time, I'm gonna bring you a band that I'm a big fan. Since I discovered them, I got crazy for them, and later you will understand why. So now, let me introduce you my colleague and friend, Johncito Mirabal. Hello, man. How are you?
I it's like always a pleasure to be here. So as I always do, please remember to subscribe to our channel. Please give us a like, make a comment, and search it for the band. So I will start really quick with that. So who is IOTUN and how would you define your style?
Yeah. Hello, and thank you for having us. Who is IOTUN? Well, the names are myself is Jesper. I'm a guitarist, and my brother Jens Nikolai is also guitarist. And we've been playing guitar together since we were children. Our drummer is Bjørn, singer is Jævn, and our bass player is Eskil.
Mm.
If I have to put some words to how to describe our music, I would say that our music is very defined by all five, the passion for music from all five members. We've all been listening to a lot of different music throughout our lives, and music is a very important part of all of our lives. I think it's hard to say if we're just like melodic death metal or power metal or prog metal or atmospheric metal or all those boxes, but so in some kind of way I would say that we get inspiration from so many aspects of the metal music and beyond. Also, that I think we play some kind of total metal, which is very epic, heavy, and atmospheric, and where you get all sorts of feelings and impressions, I think. Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Because something that I changed from the first EP that you have compared with the next ones,
yes,
is that the voice, the singer changed, and he has a very particular voice. Was it difficult to find somebody with that voice, or did you have an idea? We want this kind of singer.
Yeah.
So when you saw him, you got him.
Our first singer was very skillful and a very good singer, and what defined him was that he could express himself in many different areas of how to be a rock and metal singer. And that's I think from when we started this whole band thing back in 14, 15, and also some years before that, actually, we've always been searching for someone who could enhance the many aspects of the feelings in the instruments and in the compositions. So we needed a singer who could do all these things. So of course, when we parted ways with our first singer, we were searching for someone who could do that, and that's not easy.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time reaching out and searching different forums and all kinds of stuff. But actually, back then we've had attended some Hamford concerts where Jon also sings, and I met him a couple of times and just chatted a bit with him and so on. And he came up one day after we parted ways with our first singer, and yeah, I was like, we should ask him
to join.
So we sent some demos to him from Access, but it was just drums and guitars. I think we sent him the Weaver system, what would become the Weaver system, and Tower, and I think perhaps Safe Across the Endless Night. and he listened to those things, and he was he was ready.
Oh, yeah.
But
Actually,
it wasn't easy until we just found out. Yeah, we should ask Yeon, and when we did, he said yes. So that was good.
wow.
Yeah.
They're gonna be really, really like he should feel very proud that he was asked.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
join
I think
IOTUN.
of course he does, but also
He was happy.
Yeon is a very humble and grateful person. So and he's a like insanely good singer.
Mm.
So it's also I think natural for a band like IOTUN to ask him to be the singer. Yeah.
Correct. No, it was a great choice because with the music you make and his voice, I think you have a very unique sound. Like I cannot compare you with anything else because I cannot find another band that would sound like you guys. And actually, I have a playlist in my Spotify where I have all these bands that nobody can copy them, like Catatonia, Pornagar, all these bands that they have something totally different to the rest, and you guys are there because
that's
you are totally unique.
That's big words and good company we're in there. So
yeah. You are all of you are great in that playlist.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna share it. That's fine. No, but you are doing a great job. So at some point, changing the singer or because of whatever the reason was, that kind of changes your influences, especially because you have a change of the members. But what were your influences for the first music you created and the new music you are creating now?
Yeah, if we take it, there's a lot to tell about that, but original before IOTUN became IOTUN in 14-15, I had started a band back in 2009, which were very oriented on 70s rock music, like Pink Floyd, Genesis, Black Sabbath, The Doors, Deep Purple, etc. Before then, I had been listening a lot to metal and played metal, but I had a couple of years there where I really just got totally blown away by the old rock music. And then my brother joined us in 11, I think, and he brought back that passion for metal again to me as well. So we began to somehow combine this 70s rock and all sorts of like our love for so much metal also. Adding to that, my brother and I are like from the get-go as children classical guitarists. So classical music is something that we love as much as metal music, and we listen to it and we get inspired by symphonies and so on. So classical music, rock music, and metal music is not probably the biggest, and a whole lot of it. We listen to all sorts of music. Love blues music, folk music, film music, all sorts of music.
Who is the older brother?
Jens Nikolai.
That's nice. Yeah. I was just gonna share this experience. My brother used to have a band, and one day the singer didn't come, and they allowed me to sing just for a while. And at the end, my brother said, "No, I don't want him to sing. He's not gonna join the he's not gonna join the band. In this band is gonna be only one Soto." So I had to start my own band.
Yeah. That's how it is.
Very sad.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a question that I love to do. So where is the way that you create your music? How will you define your creative process?
Over the years, we've developed a method, I think, in general in the band, which just works very well. it has to be said that from the get-go of creating a song, everybody in the band can come with like ideas which can be at the like foundation of a creative process for a song. But 99% of the time, it's my brother and I who writes the songs on the guitars. So you have all the guitar layers, the solo, or often also like written out. And so when my brother and I are getting to a point where we listen to this whole piece of a guitar work, a song, and we think it's there, we think we're on a good journey, and we can see the other members' musicianship in it. We can see the verses and the choruses and the middle pieces and all those things. We put it out in the plenum for the whole band. And then Björn comes in with his drums and Eskil with his bass and Jørn with vocals, and we just like get into this creative circle where we try to get to a finish point where we all think, wow, this is done now. Yeah, so that's mostly how we do it.
So you have this like the whole member, they have the freedom to the drummer can do whatever he feels like.
Totally. Sometimes, of course, if Jens Nyrej or I or both of us have written a riff and we're like, okay, we need to have rock 4 on this riff, or we need to blast on this riff or something, we can talk with Björn about it. But what we like to do is to just put the song in his ears and see what he comes up with, because 9 out of 10 things he comes up with is just like, okay, we're putting that on the record, you know. And then we can talk about the 1 out of 10, and that's also feedback on my brother and I's work in that way, you know. So we talk about it, but total creative freedom and trust, I would say. Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. That's nice. Yeah, believe me, not every band has it. Huh?
No. I've heard about 1,000 different ways of doing that.
Yeah. And for example, we know, and we said already, that your music is so atmospheric and it makes you fly. You know, you close your eyes while you are listening to IOTUN, you can transport your mind somewhere else. But now, whoever pay attention to the lyrics, which kind of lyrics or what are the topics that you try to talk about in your lyrics?
Yeah. I think the themes and topics of the lyrics are linked with that feeling of flying away somewhere when you listen to the the soundscape of our band. Our lyrics is in general very like curious. I always want to go around the next corner and see what's there. So there's a lot of like interest for philosophy and nature and history, mythology, human life, human society, how we live together, what it means to be human. So in many ways, it's I think our lyrics, which Jørn writes, but we also talk about the lyrics in the creative processes. But I think it reflects and worked, together with the creation of the instrumentation.
Yeah. I know, it's really good. Yeah, because for me, the first song that I listened to from you, it was a Mistland. And the music, oh man, that song for me is amazing. That the music and the lyrics, it's like for me the process is like this. I always listen to the music, and then once I know the music very well, then I start paying attention to the lyrics.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get disappointed. Yeah. Because our main language is our first language is Spanish, and sometimes we just listen to the melody of the lyrics. But when you realize what they are singing, you get so disappointed. Like, oh no, he's not saying that, no. But with you guys, when I started paying attention to the lyrics, then I realized that it goes totally hand to hand or side by side with the music, and I
Yeah,
just totally love it. Totally love it. I didn't get disappointed,
great to hear.
which is really good.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm.
All right. So, what is the biggest obstacle that you have to face to get where you are now?
Yeah, I think the whole break with our first singer was, of course, a hard time.
Mm.
It was the right decision for us, but of course that's such a thing is not easy.
Yeah.
And then I think from when we got this lineup we have today, it's not, our band is functioning extremely well, like socially and musically and in every aspect, actually. So I think the hardest thing in general is that it's extremely hard work to move forward and up in the music business and in the world as such. And that combined with us all being, from the start of the 30s, and my brother just turned 40, so we have like workplaces, relationships, etc. We have a lot of responsibility, which takes a lot of time, and then we have, and IOTUN is getting up there, so it's a lot, I think that's the biggest thing for all five of us, is to find a healthy balance in the many things we have to do, but we're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah,
We have
it's
to do
music.
it. Yeah, it's music.
Exactly.
We are not musicians. Well, Leoncito is. I'm not a musician, but I always wanted to stay, and be part of the scene one way or another. I'm trying to be part of the scene, being as a medium of information. But I think being part of the scene, playing music or listening to music or sharing music is great. I think
Absolutely.
it makes me really happy.
It's extremely important. I see music as something that can gather people together and be, constructive and uplifting in the world. So we need as much as
Correct.
of that as possible. Yeah.
Correct. I think nothing joins people more than going to a gig of metal bands.
Yeah.
Nothing joins you more than that. And
It's
everybody respect you. We are like all brothers,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Actually, there is one band, no, Leoncito, from Latin America, that they have one song that is like Metal Brothers or something. And when they are singing this song, everybody gets crazy and everybody's holding each other. I don't know you, but come here, my brother.
Exactly. That's such an that's important.
I think nobody else can do that but metal, to be honest.
No, metal is a very like warm and great community to be part of. Really, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, now this question is very interesting. I saw you because I follow you in TikTok, and I saw when you put all this publicity that you were going to go to this 70 tons of metal.
Yeah.
And I got crazy. I remember I told Leoncito, they are going to the 70,000 tons of metal. And he was like, really? Yeah. And I told him, no, only great bands go to this, blah, blah, blah. So I was very excited. And actually, having you in an interview for me is like, I'm flying, honestly, because I'm very honored. I'm very honored to have you here. And the question is, can you tell us something about your experience of playing in this festival? Something you remember the most, or something like that?
Yeah, there's a lot to tell. I think the whole journey for the band to that festival, but also we went over there like 2 or 3 days before we had to enter the cruise. So we got to experience Miami very well, and we got to experience the beautiful nature over there also, and that's something we like cherish a lot. And prioritize in the band. If it's possible for us to like have time to experience places we're playing before or after our gigs, we want to do that. But the cruise itself is kind of hard. It's very hard to describe actually, because I don't know what I was expecting or we were expecting before, but it absolutely like blew our minds. Yeah, the boat is one of the biggest in the world, you know, and that whole combination of having so many people who loves metal from I think 70 plus countries around the world. So you had the whole world or half of the world's nation represented on the boat. You know? There, and then have this whole aura of cruising, which is something I've never done, and I'm not a fan of the whole like cruise business in general. But this was, you know, in the metal matter, you know. So, but it was insane. I think, one memory was that we went to into a jacuzzi one night, and got to speak with a whole bunch of people from New Zealand who loved our band.
Wow!
So we partied a bit with them with some pina coladas, and we enjoyed Catatonia on the stage just beside us. Yeah.
Wow.
So pina colada, jacuzzi, good company, and Catatonia.
Wow.
That's once in a lifetime, I think.
Yes,
but it was a great festival, and people were fantastic there, and you could say it was like flying over and being part of a first class cruise and playing metal gigs and watching metal gigs. So not bad, I would say.
Yeah.
Great festival.
If one day we manage to interview Catatonia, we're gonna ask them about that moment, see what they say about you, because for sure they got a very good experience as well.
Yeah.
I don't know, but for me they look like very humble and very nice.
We didn't actually meet them, but it was amazing to catch them live in a jacuzzi just beside the scene.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love the band. So yeah.
Yeah. Who doesn't love Catatonia? You don't like it? Don't join this channel.
you should like that band.
No, I like it.
It's quality.
Join the channel.
Yeah.
What kind of music? More only from Catatonia.
Don't listen to Zach. Everybody came to this channel, please. Please. So, what are you currently working on?
We what are we not working on? We're releasing our new and next album here, October 25th, and we've been working, I think, on this album for four and a bit more years. We started writing on the material, much of the material, some of the material, I would say, just up until the release of Access All Worlds. So we've been working a lot on that. We just released our first single from it, I Feel the Night.
Yeah.
Some have mentioned that you could say that it's the second single, and that's actually kind of true, because Mistland will also be on the album, but of course with the mixing of producer Jacob Hansen. So we've been interviews, making music videos, playing live shows right now, and and we're planning on like live shows for 25 and actually also beyond 26 also. So if you have the whole like palette of what you can do in a rock and metal band, I think we're working on everything right now.
Yeah. Something I saw in one of your videos, the first videos that I saw from you guys, is that you were wearing like this you know, especially the singer, he was wearing like a cap and
Yeah.
cover the face. And I thought that you were going to follow that kind of a mysterious, even for your presentation, for interviews, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think you're making it only for the scenario, no, for the
Yeah.
concert.
Yeah, I think we made those what do you say, cloth items
Mm,
right after the release of Access All Worlds, because we
mm,
wanted, again, we like to put in some mysticism, and so
mm,
that's only a good thing. And also, I think it's something we're going to absolutely develop on. You know,
mm.
we're still at the beginning in many
Yeah,
ways,
yeah.
but it was made for the live scene, and we wanted to make a music video with it also. But we are still like you can also tell that on our recent like band photos, and we still
Mm,
want to represent a somewhat
correct.
classical approach to being a rock and metal band. You know,
Mm.
black
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
leather. Just go ahead. You
yeah.
know.
I really like it because what you are one thing in this scenario, and once you're not in the scenario, you are like the real ones, you know, like the
Yeah.
real you. And that's for me, that's perfect because we
Yeah,
want to know both sides, you know,
yeah,
the
and
fans.
it's very true when you're like when you put on some special outfit for a live performance, you transform a bit
Mm,
in some way. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, correct. Wow. Amazing. And you are like, for me, following your career since 1 year ago, and I, of course, I went backwards to your beginnings.
Yeah,
For me, you are going up. You're going up.
that's
You're going
good.
up. You're going up. Yeah, yeah. And but even then, you know, it's never enough.
Mm,
So the question is, where
yeah,
would you like to be in the next 3, 5, 10 years?
I uh, I think that we always like make sure our on point in the band is to appreciate where we are now. So when we're playing a gig in Oslo, which we did a couple of nights ago, it's all about that, and it's about appreciating being together with the guys in Oslo doing a metal show. Uh, but at the same time, we all are, and I am, very hungry and
Mm,
and uh, want to present our music to more people and want to play in front of bigger crowds.
mm,
And if that uh, uh, would turn out to also send more economy in our direction,
correct.
I would like to live from music more and more. You know.
Correct. Correct.
So it's always a matter of, but the most important thing is to be proud of and appreciate where we are from day to
Yeah.
day. But of course, we have sight on much more. Yeah,
Yeah. Correct. In this time in Oslo, you were playing with the Insomnium, no?
yeah.
Yeah.
We played
Yeah.
in Germany. Yeah, 10 days ago with Insomnium, and then we played in Oslo. So those two gigs. Yeah,
Oh, you are the second band we interviewed that is gonna open a show for
yeah.
Insomnium.
All right.
Yeah, we interview some girls from Peru, and they
Yeah,
will open the show for Insomnium in December, I think.
yeah. I think
It's
they're going.
amazing.
Yeah. I think they're playing in Bolivia or something for the first time. I can't remember.
Yeah, yeah.
Perhaps
Maybe
I'm.
it's Peru. Maybe it's Peru.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you need to go to Latin America. If you want to see like a crowded concert, you
I
have to
think
go to Latin America.
I've seen a lot of live DVDs and shows and YouTube videos and so on through my life, and I still think, for instance, Rock in Rio with Maiden is still
Oof.
like, yeah, we really want to go to South America in general.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy there. Brazil,
Yeah, man. It's
Colombia,
a big
Mexico.
energy. It's a unique energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody says so. All
Yeah.
the biggest musicians says so. So why not go?
Yeah. You can eat
That's
tacos
really
in
nice, man.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Real tacos.
Lots of it.
Yeah.
Well, man, for all the people who doesn't know you, which of your song will you recommend them to start with?
Yeah, that's a tricky one, I think. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but I really like each and every one of our songs because otherwise we wouldn't have put it out. But I still, I think people should listen to, if they want to go on an extremely interesting progressive journey, I think they should listen to Safe Across the Endless Night from the closer on Access All Worlds. That's like we were talking about our classical influence. That's you can hear that in that one, I think. Yeah, but personal for me, Mistland is a very important song because that's a song I've been working on for very long time to get to. But now I'm mentioning two.
No, that's fine. You can mention all the
1, 2, 3, 10, wherever you want, man.
Yeah, and of course, our new single, that's with the album production by Jacob, and I absolutely love the sound of our new album. So and that's just a very like mellow, dark, very dynamic and very heavy and epic song.
Yeah,
that's it.
I gotta say from my side that yes, Mistland is wow. It's one song that is gonna totally engage anybody who listens to you, even if they don't like a heavy like brutal metal. Anybody can really enjoy that song.
Yeah.
But you are the first band that I'm going to recommend whoever is listening to this to start from the beginning. Go back.
Yeah.
Start from the beginning. You're gonna love the first album, and then you go and see the progression of the band, and you're gonna. Otherwise, you won't enjoy it that much. And I regret it so much that the first song I listened to it was Mistland, and then the threshold was super high with Mistland, and then starting again from the beginning, then. But it was amazing. But at the end, it was amazing for me to discover that your first songs point you little by little to the sound that you have right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and that's really amazing. So whoever listens to this, please go to the first album. Don't listen to Mistland yet. Go back to the beginning.
Go the whole journey.
yeah. Once you get to Mistland, you're gonna enjoy it even more because now you're gonna know a little bit more about the band. So, no, cool. It's perfect. It's perfect. Cool. Yeah. And so, okay, we're gonna close this. I think we got very good information from IOTUN now. And again, Leoncito, you wanna say any last words?
Yeah, man. Can you say to the people where is your social network? Where can find your music?
Yeah. We're on Facebook, of course. We're on Instagram, etc. Search for IOTUN, IOTUNN, and please follow if you want. And then I would say at metalblade.com/IOTUN you can find all our physical releases. You can pre-order our new album. It's coming out on all sorts of amazing vinyl editions and so on. And then of course I think we're on like every streaming platform that is out there. Yeah. So just go nuts.
Yeah, and actually very easy to find you because there's nothing else that is IOTUN.
Exactly.
So it's very easy to find you.
Yeah.
So Leoncito, any farewell?
Well, like as I always say, please remember to subscribe to our channel, give us a like, make a comment, and please go to listen to IOTUN. Can check his single, or you can go to the beginning and take the time to listen
Take the trip.
all his music. Make the trip. Exactly.
Yeah, made the trip. Yeah. So,
Amazing.
any last words?
Yeah, just yeah, thank you to you guys. It was a pleasure talking to you. And what matters most for us is like if it's interviews or if it's live shows, talking with our fans. It's just to have the word spreading, and that is what makes our career grow.
Correct.
So so thank you for reaching out. And
No,
yeah.
no, no. No, again, it's our honor to have you here. I'm a
Exactly.
super fan, and I'm very honored, and I was super excited. I even was telling my wife, "Oh no, I cannot miss this interview. Please take care of the baby. Do
Yeah,
whatever you
awesome.
have to do, but please, I cannot miss this one because yes, I'm super fan, and I can't wait
you.
to listen new material from you guys. I will check
Yeah.
it. We will suggest it also in our TikTok and
Thank
on
you.
Instagram, everywhere else, because you really deserve to be in people's ear. And
Thank you, man.
people needs to hear you because it's another thing. It's a different to any other thing you have listened before. So
Okay.
thank you again.
Can you repeat the date from your new single?
Our next single,
Exactly.
the-
Your next single.
not yet, but I can tell you it's 2nd of September, so it's very soon.
All right. All right.
Perfect. Very
Yeah.
good. Okay, guys, thank you for listening
Thank you,
to
guys.
this episode of Grow Your Opinion. Then we'll see you the next time, and stay metal. Bye.
Bye.